All right, what's up, guys? So we do so many of these catches. I mean, I know y'all know we post a ton of videos, but I don't think most of you guys know exactly how many we do. So we just came back from a 25 catch trip that spanned from October 27th to November 15th. So after every trip now, we're going to be doing trip recap videos. We're not going to go over every single catch, but we're going to go over a few key ones from each trip. Yeah, so a lot of people this trip admitted, unfortunately, to, having contact with their relatives in an inappropriate way. So that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on. Shows 5 catches from this trip. Not all of them involve, touchy-feely stuff, but I think 5 notable catches from this trip. And of course, if you want to see all 25 catches, they're going to be on locals just from this trip alone. But anyway, let's get right into it. All right, so this trip started off pretty crazily. We confronted a 22-year-old in Shreveport, Louisiana by the name of Dominic. And he was just messaging a couple of our decoy accounts. We thought he was into some, images and videos, if y'all get my drift. But throughout our conversation, he started mentioning a 4-year-old sister of his. And, he didn't mention anything about her in the chats or anything, but he brought her up in our interview with him. And I knew there was something off when he mentioned that she runs across the house. Why would that be the first thing that comes to mind about her? So I started kind of digging and probing about his 4-year-old sister, and he ends up admitting to her. So, so luckily he got charged with our decoy chats. If they find me, they're going to charge him with that too. And they're planning on shipping him off to Iowa for the child charges, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But of course, you can watch that full video on Locals in the pinned comment by joining there.
So would it be crazy to say that maybe there's a time or 2 or 3 where your little sister was curious and you just wanted to teach her how what a body part is or how that works? Because that's your mind, man. That's how your mind works. Would that be a little bit crazy to say, hey, you can just grab this once, this is how this works?
I just told her it's not for you, it's not for you. It's
but
for...
I know how a 3-year-old's curiosity can be, and also know that the teacher and you kind of anything about, you're going to tell somebody. So how crazy do you think it? How crazy does it sound that or would it be crazy if I said that you let her touch it a few times and just to see how it felt like and shit like that?
There was one time I woke up, she because I sleep without clothes on.
Of course.
And
it's Todd, and I do too.
And the room I was my brother slept in the other room. I slept in the room where everybody's all the clothes were. And I woke up and she was grabbing it. What's the top for?
Did your best friend call him? Let's just tell him that we're good, dude.
Did you call him?
No. We're just having a conversation here, basically. Just having a conversation with Dominic. You're not going to send pics to a 13-year-old again, are you? This is your last time doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to focus on my life better. After I realized what I did, I blocked her and I just stopped doing everything.
Yeah.
And I just started to focus on my life again and try to get better at it.
And you'd only your 4-year-old sister only once, right?
Once. I just actually touched her, but never did anything to her.
You just touched her, not anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're how old?
22. I just.
Yeah, these messages here of him,
I just don't want.
You're 20. And
I'm
your
not.
Sister.
I'm fixing myself right now, and then.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go to jail. That's why I'm telling him the truth on everything.
Yeah, and your sister was only 3 or 4 when your hand went on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. So another notable catch from this trip. It was surprisingly our first catch at an anime convention. We happened to be there at the same time that Skeeter Gene was doing a catch at the same anime convention in Detroit, Michigan. I had no idea he was there. He had no idea I was there, but looks like we both got an arrest at that convention, or as a result, we got someone at that convention arrested, so that was cool. But so we found Jared in a group online that we thought was associated with child porn. And I interviewed him at the anime convention. He admits to, the stuff. And he also told me that he unfortunately had a little cousin of his when he was 15, and the cousin was 4 and 5. So we ended up taking him to a county that does arrest. He voluntarily got in our car, and you can see the rest of that on Locals, and we'll keep you all updated with that too.
What would be the age ranges of what they're posting in there?
It depends, but...
What, don't sugarcoat it. What's the youngest you've seen?
The youngest I've seen, I know Pretty sure let me check some baby under one.
Is a baby under 1?
Yes.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. I mean, the world's a cruel place, and people are into that shit. It is what it is. Was this like a video or a picture of a baby? Okay. What was happening in the videos to the babies?
I'm sorry, I would describe it, but there's just too many people for me to want to describe something like that around. Like, I can understand.
I'm here.
I'll say usually both parties, people over their babies and whatnot.
Like on them?
Yes,
Okay.
not really any for the most part.
Okay.
Well, some of them are.
So, some are videos of people babies.
Yeah, it depends on the group.
The cops are here.
Have you ever provided human toilet services, Jared?
Wait, Gunther, I think I got to talk to the cops here. They're coming up.
Find out if he's and uses and I need HIV status.
Gosh, Gunther, we got to go. How's it going, sir? We're just having a conversation here with Jared. Jared, basically, on your 2 phones, there's like child you got to get rid of.
Yes.
Okay. And they're on both phones there?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically not on the phone itself, but
On apps you're in on the phone?
Yes.
Okay, so there's accessible child on those phones, right?
Yes.
Okay. On your own free will, you kind of told me all that and just kind of came here with us?
yes.
Okay.
All right, guys. So the next person, this was actually the last catch of the trip. We did this catch with Gideon, so big shout out to him for helping us with that. Y'all probably don't know who Gideon is. He just started doing catches, and he's trying to get his channel off the ground. But yeah, so we caught a Baptist missionary. Obviously, that's not his full-time job, but he's a Baptist missionary, and he in Knoxville, Tennessee, or I should say, formerly worked there. And he, he was talking to us. He was messaging a couple of our decoy accounts. And I noticed something weird about him. I was asking him how he felt about, the videos that he admitted to viewing. And then he just kind of blurts out and stutters like, oh, I have a niece. And to me, just right there in my mind, I knew that something happened between them. So we do some probing. I kind of like start asking him some questions about her, this and that. And unfortunately, he didn't give a full confession to what he did to her, but he gave enough to where he obviously did something. He talked about having in a while his niece's hand was on that and talking about all that stuff. So definitely an unpleasant dude. Who knows how many kids he harmed while he was abroad doing missionary work. So yeah, that catch is also on locals. All job catches are always fun. And so far he has not been arrested yet, but Knoxville police have seized his phone. And I am sure there's going to be charges and hopefully in the near future.
Look, we know at this point the hand didn't just stop here. You didn't stop it off because you get carried away with shit. Okay, it is what it is. There's an issue. You get carried away with shit. It's okay. All right, and you want to serve other people. We know the hand wasn't accidentally on the but I will say, I don't think it was you who initiated it. So look, I'm not gonna say that every single day you saw her, every second of the day you just had her bouncing on your, because a lot of people do that. Those are right. You're someone who is curious. You're someone who helps people out. Okay, who wanted to maybe guide her through some things. That's a little bit different. But to say that her hand never touched her, I mean, who are we fooling? We're sure not fooling God with that. You know that. So realistically, how many times did that hand go on your? Because that's important to know.
Maybe twice.
Twice?
I'm guessing. I mean, because I don't know what she did when. I mean, after I got her off my lap, I made her get off my lap.
She was sitting on your lap?
She was sitting right here.
Okay.
Oh, you know he did so much more.
Yeah, definitely did.
Dude, it's always with the missions. It's always like you got to like just go a little bit more. Well, look, I'm not saying you guys stuff. Yeah. I think I've seen it on YouTube. Probably have. My name's Alex. Well, thanks for what you do. I mean, I'm just a fake package delivery.
All right, so this one, I was very frustrated. We actually got swatted during this cache. For those who don't know what that is, we're not glorifying it. We're not glorifying violence. We don't do any of that stuff. That's against the TOS, and we don't break the TOS. But swatting is when somebody files a false police report and says there's a violent incident happening at some location, and the cops come with guns blazing and this and that, even though nothing happens. So I was just interviewing the guy. He was chirping. He said he's talked to over 30 kids online. Said he was dating a 15-year-old, a real 15-year-old girl, and unfortunately, he's very close with a 4-year-old goddaughter of his. And I think he was way on his way to admitting to doing some stuff with her. But unfortunately, we got before that could happen. I mean, here's a picture of me and him on the ground, and I guess we'll show like a small little clip of it here. But yeah, of course, that full video is on Locals as well.
Which one would you say out of
the bigger threat?
Yeah.
Telegram.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because of how easy it is. Telegram covers your tracks for you. They have something called an expiring video.
Oh, okay.
So basically you can send your content, it can be viewed.
Yeah.
And then it, poof, goes away.
So, out of all those apps, so we're talking Zangy, Kick, WhatsApp, Telegram, which one would you say has had the most, I guess, or most hard people have posted in there?
Telegram.
Really? Yeah. Like no hesitation.
Oh yeah.
How did the videos go on Telegram?
That's where I got those videos that I was telling you about from the one girl with the dad who wears the ghost mask.
Mm-hmm. Has all these groups on there. Like who kind of? I didn't call them.
Both of you on the ground right now. On the ground.
What?
Hands out where I can see them. Do not move.
I didn't call them.
What?
Do not move.
What is this?
I have no idea.
Do not move at all. Understand?
What the hell?
I don't have a. Nobody has a gun.
Who's got the gun?
No gun. No gun. There's no gun.
There's really no gun.
There's no gun at all whatsoever.
Pajamas. Hands up. Stand up.
God, whoever called, man. Oh my God. Cowards. Dude, worst the worst pieces of shit, bro.
And the last one we're going to go over, last but certainly not least, this guy, I would say, maybe wasn't as severe, or so we thought. He was a barber messaging who he thought was a 14-year-old girl, and, you know, we decided to get a little bit creative. We ended up getting Pablo a haircut appointment with this barber, and midway through when Pablo's getting a haircut, we busted into the little studio that he's getting the haircut in, and we approach him with his chat logs while he's giving our camera guy a haircut.
I just flew in yesterday morning.
What kind of job are you looking for?
So this is a weird job, but I'm part of an organization that like catches like online child.
Online?
Yeah.
I like that job.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know, definitely.
And I don't know, ever since he's 8, I was just having him too because he plays online and I'm like,
Oh, really?
How's it going, ma'am?
Hi.
Hey, Axel, we got some messages to go over here to this,
Hey, bro, don't just raise it.
bro.
Don't just raise
Can we go talk about it outside, man?
Yeah, you got one of those.
Thank you. Looking good, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was messaging somebody younger here, so that's what we're. Yeah, let's go talk outside. I don't want anybody really over here.
Yeah, he's yeah. So sorry to bring that here. I know you're not connected or anything, but
No, I have not. Oh my God.
Hold on.
Shannon, you're going to your car. Okay.
Oh, shit.
This, you do not want to miss this one. Very entertaining catch. And of course, the barber did end up getting arrested right after the catch on multiple solicitation charges. So if you want to see that catch, that is on Locals, and man, it is just worth the cost alone. So yeah, those are just 5 out of 25 catches from this trip. There's over 100 videos early and uncensored on Locals. I feel like, we get videos out too slow, but we can't drop 100 at once. So yeah, check them all out on Locals. And that's also how you support us. I'm sure you watching right now, you've seen a catch done in your state. Maybe you have seen a catch done in your area. So look, we're from Houston, Texas, and you see us in Maine, you see us in Washington State, you see us in California, you see us in Florida. That isn't free. That isn't free. Gas is not exactly cheap. And we do hire 15 people, but that's how we're able to catch so many and just all in a short amount of time. But it also comes back to you. With your help, you can support us on Locals for only $10 a month. Get to see all these videos early and uncensored. You can see tons of updates on these people. It's not just videos. You get to see where your money goes. The day we're filming this, we found out we got a life sentence of one of the pedos. So you can definitely check out which pedo got sentenced to life in prison. You'll be very satisfied to see which one it is. And yeah, tons of updates, tons of mugshots. Most live catches are done on Local, so definitely join up in the pinned comment and see all 25 catches plus over 100 other videos early and uncensored by joining.